Keep it simple and just mow.
In the past, I've done 3 sand leveling projects over my entire property. And just when I've made progress, I had my pool installed and everything was thrown out the window. As a lot of people may be aware, whenever you have a pool put into your backyard, you're going to have heavy machinery coming in and out, and that's just going to totally destroy the land. So I did another sand leveling project in my backyard 14 days ago. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 6 questions people typically have when it comes to sand leveling or top dressing. When is the best time to do any type of top dressing or sand leveling? The best time is when you have consistent growth and you find yourself having to come out and cut every week or every couple days. So if you find you have to get into a routine to cut frequently, that is the best time to go ahead and do your top dressing or sand leveling project. Do I need to scalp if I'm going to do any type of top dressing or sand leveling? The answer is most definitely yes. You definitely want to scalp down as low as you can get it, mainly because it's going to be much more easier to work the sand or top dress material into the lawn. Do you need to core aerate, or is it required to core aerate? The answer to that, no, it is not required to do any type of core or spike aeration. But it is definitely helpful to do core aeration because you want to work the material into the holes that you created on the turf. So core aeration is definitely recommended, but not 100% required. How heavy of an application should you make on your turf? The answer to that is really, I feel, is a personal preference. From my experience, if you have Bermuda, you can really go aggressive with covering the entire lawn with sand or a top dress material, and the Bermuda will bounce back. But the key thing with Bermuda is that you got to make sure you have that minimum 7 to 8 hours of sunlight in order for the Bermuda to push through. If you do any type of heavy application in an area where your Bermuda is struggling, the Bermuda is going to have a really hard time pushing through. So the answer to that question is, if you have good sunlight and your Bermuda is really aggressive in those spots, you can go ahead and put it down really heavy. But generally, you can go put down a light application or a medium application, but the key thing is to just work it into the turf. You really don't want to just put it down and forget about it. You want to try to work it in. Use a leveling rake. That's probably the best hand tool and the least expensive hand tool that you can get in order to work the material into your turf. When is the best time to do your first cut after you've done sand leveling or top dressing? A lot of it is really based off how heavy of an application you put down and how much of a green growth you've seen pushing through. The minute you see a lot of green, that's probably the best time to go ahead and cut. Usually anywhere from 7 to maybe 10 days, that's usually a good time to start to evaluate and think to see if you need to give it a cut. What is the recovery time after you've done a project like this? The recovery time, again, is really dependent on how heavy of an application you put down. So if you went really heavy, you're going to have a longer recovery time. If you put down a very light application, for example, if you have those special top dress machines that spreads it out very evenly and fine, you're going to have almost no recovery. But if you're doing it by hand, you're going to have a little bit longer recovery. Here's a quick look of my lawn. This is 14 days after I've done my sand leveling project. You can see the backyard. I want to say it's roughly about 80% green, maybe 85% green. There is some spots where I went a little bit heavy, mainly because I was dealing with deep ruts in certain spots, so I went a little bit heavy in those spots, so I expect recovery time to take a little bit longer. And if you look at the front looks almost completely green, maybe I want to say 95% green. The right side of my house, again, I was dealing with ruts and puddles on that side of the yard from the machinery coming in and out, because this is the side where the machinery was just going back and forth, and I lost count how many times those heavy skid steers was going and traveling back here. And on the left side of the house, it is almost completely green, but again, this is the north side of my house, and it is the side that gets the least amount of sun. So it is going to be a little bit longer of a recovery time for this side of the yard. So if you're looking to do any type of sand leveling or top dressing project, my recommendation is to just scalp, core aerate, and go ahead and do your top dressing.